Hello everyone, this is the Random Man back with another video, and in today's video, updates people, updates. I have not made a video in a bit, so I figured I'd do that today. I recently got the Emperor Pro 450. It is currently on the tank you are currently seeing. And if you're wondering why it's so quiet, it's because I don't have my air pump going. I just wanted to give you an idea of how quiet this thing is. All you hear is splash noise from it. That's how quiet it is. So, I've compared by myself the Marineland Emperor 400 versus the Marineland Emperor 450. So, my fish in my 5. Oh man, that's a bad view. My fish and my 5 just went back to the 10. They were living without a filter for about 11 hours because I had the Penguin 350 on this tank and the Aquatech 3060 on this tank. Now I've got the big boy right there, and the Penguin was doing its job. So, I cannot turn either of those filters off. I can't. If I turn... Well, I can't turn the Penguin 350 off. It'll flood the 5-gallon. If I turn them both off at the same time, my room's flooded. Because the water will overflow on the 5, because the tanks are, as you know, connected. So, let's get to the comparisons. My next video will be 450 versus 400, so get ready for that. Now, we'll start off with the old design, the 350. Let's get. Sounds like I just opened Pandora's box. Sorry about that. Getting ready for cleaning, apparently. So, first up on the docket, bio wheels. This one, all it has powering them is flow. And if you're wondering, those are from the Aquatech. They're related brands, so I can do that because it'll fit. So, the bio wheels. The bio wheels do good on their own. They don't need that. I just did that just because why not? So, bio wheels. What do I think of them? They're godly. They're godly. If you think that bio wheel filters are bad, you should just kinda yeah. GTFO. So, this one is growing a little bit of beneficial bacteria on the edges, so I shouldn't mess with it. This one's not so much. I'm going to add several Grammies to this tank, but I can't do it all immediately. So I've got to do it one by one. I have a little Grammy that's my mother's, and my mother never named him, so I named him Duck. He's right there. That's Duck. I literally just came up with that name through this video. And this one doesn't have much space for media. Take a peek. That much space. That's around 2 inches, maybe. Now, why do I keep... if there is any questions you have, ask. This one's motor is inside here. Everyone complains, oh, it's not self-priming. My response to that is, yes, it is self-priming, but when you first get it, it is most definitely not. Or when it's dry, it is most definitely not. Though everyone thinks that you need to fill up the entire container on this one. No, you just need to pour some water down here. That's just enough to get it going. So, because there's a little divot right there that you need to fill with water, and it'll create enough of the seal to suck up some water. Or you can fill up to there. So, this one, since the filter cartridges are so tiny, yeah. And if you're ever, everyone wonders why the cartridges that you get with new filters, everyone wonders why they're so crappy when you get the cartridges for Marineland. When you first get the filter, why are the cartridges so crappy? And then you buy another, and you buy a 4-pack or a 2-pack, RIP, of cartridges. Well, why does it do so? Why is it so much better than the ones you get with a filter? That is simple. The ones that come with the filter are much, much finer than the ones that you would get on a tank for extras. They're so much finer because with a new tank you want it to look nice. So yeah, well, your beneficial bacteria is growing. So they do that. And they add less carbon in the ones that come with your fish tank for your fish. Your fish and plants so that they don't starve. They think about you guys and me. Now, we've all seen the inside of this one. Now, let's open her up. Is that cool? Or what? It's amazeballs. How much stuff they've thought of. On the bottom, that thing right there at the bottom, that thing cracks open. And then you can close it up. I filled it with Media Rocks for my air-powered corner filter. I filled it with the biomedia from that. And in this media basket right here, I filled it with media from my AquaClear 110. This one has a fine filter pad in it, cartridge, fine filter pad, and bio wheels. Now, on the old one, the spray bars were different. The old one's spray bars had 5 holes in it that would shoot water out. And those holes are known for getting plugged up. So they were like, oh, frick that. And what they did was they opened it up so it has one big hole instead of several small ones. So, that pretty much eliminates the issue. Next comparison would be the bio wheels. And the bio wheels from the Emperor 400 and the Marineland Pro 450 are vastly different. What makes them so vastly different, believe it or not, is just one thing. This is the old one. This is the new one. See how this one's got so many less pleats? It's just not a selling point anymore once you've gotten a good one. So, once you've gotten a new Pro filter, the bio wheels become pretty much not anything worth discussing. The old ones are barely even worth discussing. The bio wheels themselves are, but the difference is so minor yet so major. You're like, huh, maybe I should pick one up. All due to one thing. So, with that in mind, don't let that discourage you from buying a new Emperor. An old Emperor, that is. The bio wheel's spinning a little bit funky, but it doesn't matter. It's still doing its job. So, let me see if I can get it going back. So, hey, there we go. So, next topic. I may have begun to mention something and completely go off, but I don't know. The flow adjuster. It was pretty crappy on the Aquaclear. It barely adjusted the flow at all. We can all agree on that if you've had one. So, let me figure something out. Okay, well, that didn't work. The filter's leaning. But that doesn't matter. This is about the filter itself, not how it goes on a tank. So, the adjustment, does it work? Let this answer your question. Has that answered your question? No flow. That is how well it works. It is a vast improvement from the Aquaclear, though Marineland isn't related. And I really, really wish that Marineland made up an Emperor Pro 300. The Marineland Emperor Pro 300 would be awesome. That would be godly, and it would only need one side. So, I have dual-sided filters both on very small tanks. That is going to change. It isn't going to be like that forever. I'm going to get a 48-gallon corner tank. Both of these, my phone is being annoying. Both of these filters are going to be on a single corner tank, though these tanks are pretty much a single tank. It's going to be on a single 48-gallon tank. They can both go on one edge. So, that is cool beans. So, now I'm going to do something. I've got to unplug this filter. Quick, let me pause. Okie dokie. The filter is stopped. Okie dokie, ganglies. I have got it off. And the filter is not running. So, you take this, put it on a towel, and this is the Aquaclear media I was telling you about. It's all in this freaking cylinder. This thing's freaking cool. Y'all have never seen a filter like the new Marinelands. And here, you can see I have got filters material. And what they've changed with these new bio wheels is where they spin from. Now, you can see on these old bio wheels, you can see how long the bearing connected up to this, the bio wheel. The bearing is way shorter now. Yeah, it's way shorter. So, that's cool. And this is sort of a seal to hold this down. To put it on, it's as simple as can be. It takes a bit of pressure. I'll be back when I got it. Okie dokie, it's in. Now, plug her in. And it's gone. It was just a shoot. And it was gone. So, that's Marineland's new Emperor Pro series. Now, just to recap, not all of the filter cartridges that Marineland makes are junk. It's just the ones you get with filters. They're finer, and they're not held together as well. They're just there to get your tank cycled. So, that's all for today. See you later.